rights or whatever they might
be.
We
don't deal with a third party at all. We deal direct with the artist or the publishing company or the record company.
I see. Okay. I was thinking obviously of something else.
Yeah, and they use a third party sound decks.
Okay.
And the basically what happens is you get these companies. It's a whole lot like the health industry. These executives of these companies are making a fortune, and the artist isn't making much money.
Right.
And say like the health industry, I mean by that you pay a lot of insurance premiums, and most of it's not going for their hospital bills, going for the perks of the people who work there, the insurance companies.
Right. So yeah.
And so no, it's all out of kilter, and it's very difficult to do. But we've decided to bite the bullet and do it, and we're offering video TV now.
Okay.
And we'll do more. Basically, we want to use it as a support to our radio stuff. We're a radio broadcaster.
Okay.
But,
so you're actually going to also put on there, and you've been doing
some video. We have
some of your own reports, your own
we have
productions.
Some actual recordings of what we did on the radio.
Oh, okay.
And then we have some separate, actually, video programs.
Okay.
TV programs.
Oh, okay. I see.
That run in companion with each other.
I see. Yeah, more and more people on the net, that is, are going into, I notice MTV is doing that and some others, producing various kinds of TV programs for the net. And the idea behind this is that you can download these on the smartphone. Now, what's going to be interesting, the shakeout here is between these so-called iPods and these various other devices and this thing called the iPhone and these various other smartphones, which do the same thing.
Yeah,
the only difference is, you can call people on those, and you can turn off your refrigerator, start your car, you name it, you can do that from the iPhone these days. I could make a video here, send it to you right away.
We used some live feeds with the iPhone recently, and actually the quality was pretty good. It was amazing.
You were telling me that, yes. All that is shaken on the web. It's sort of like the woman in her email on the web. So you get email, you can download you on your smartphone, iPhone, and what have you. Now, do you think, Jerry, as we are wrapping up here, Les Paul in today's environment, had he started out, obviously he'd have to be innovative like you, but do you think that he would... I
don't know if the guy could survive that way today.
Okay.
I'd like to think they could. But it was very simple. If you stop and think about it, he had an idea, electrifying the guitar. He put it on the board so he wouldn't get electrocuted. It wouldn't actually do before or whatever. He brought that forward. Nobody had the technology for making multiple recordings, but he had an idea that if you took 2 or 3 recordings, ran them through different mixers on your soundboard, that you could come up with a finished product that was pretty neat. And actually, the technical guys then took his suggestions, and he was technical himself to a certain extent, and developed the 4-track recording, an 8-track, and then went 16, 32, 64. My God, I don't know when it's going to end.
Yeah, right. 64 tracks. Now, you can use software to create all kinds of things. Right. Using a computer workstation, you can do all these things. As the host that go into the clubs, the rappers, the DJ, whomever they call it. All this stuff is can be made up electronically. Take bits and pieces of Les Paul, your voice, and everybody else, throw them all in the soup. But my question was, like, for instance, if a young man, from your area, wherever, went to St. Louis now to start in radio, his chances of getting to Chicago probably would be not very great. First of all, his opportunity to get on the KO or whatever station there in St. Louis, right, would be very difficult in itself, I would think.
We've talked about that before as well. If you're established, all this technology is pretty good. That's not to say that if you're not established, if you come up with a unique concept or a program, and if you get the right people to pay attention to you, then probably, you can still make it big time. So I'm not saying the world's ending at all. The opportunities are different. And no longer, when I started in radio, you had to start a little town like where I live, Muskogee. Then you go to Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and then you go either to Kansas City or St. Louis or Denver.
Or maybe Los Angeles.
And then next step would be Los Angeles or San Francisco or Chicago or New York. And,
I think you went up to Frisco, right? Yeah, you were up in Frisco.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And so...
A little different.
Now... 8% of my listeners are in China.
Is that right?
And I'm here in Muskogee. So it's different.
Well, 8% of your listeners now in China, and maybe you'll have 25%, and it's that's where the action.
You look at these stats; they're pretty interesting.
I bet they are. If you have 8% of your listeners,
and the blessing is we're heard all over the world. And the curse is that it's almost 50% now out of the country listeners.
Yeah.
And the curse there is, how do you make any money with it? I mean, you got to have advertising people there too.
Well, that's right.
And then you got to have new technology to push those ads in those countries.
You have to push some local products, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is what's happening. The corporations, all over America, that's happening. The people. More and more you people, you got 50% now of your 1.whatever million listeners you have over there, and I mean that's a lot of people to be outside of North America, and it will obviously be more of outside of North America.
Yeah.
So that means a lot for for you, not only for you and the content, but also for the Les Pauls of the world and the various musicians, the B.B. Kings, etc.
Well, I don't think we have a handle on how we're going to handle this worldwide marketing. It is the World Wide Web.
It is. It is that. Yes. Well, I tell you, one man recently, passed away. Was very good at worldwide marketing. He's going to be very good, in his days. Was Michael Jackson. I mean, his whole appeal was worldwide, and he's coming out, with the tapes that he made. They're going to make that into a film.
Yeah, his rehearsals.
You're right. You probably have a piece of that up on your thing there, and I mean that'll go on, and they're going to make more money off of Michael dead than they did literally alive. So
I think they did that with Elvis.
They did. Elvis was selling more records.
In fact, today we're doing an Elvis special because 32 years ago, Elvis passed away.